and was received by the chairperson of the governing board, Professor Dr. Parashar Prasad Koirala, the president of SAU, Dr. Kavita Sharma, the vice presidents of SAU, Professor Santosh Panda and Professor Sasanka Pereira, the OSD, SAU, Mr. Thanglura Darlong, the registrar, Dr. A.K. Malik, and the director of finance, Mr. Wasim Ahmed. The Secretary General of SAARC, His Excellency Amjad Hussain Sial, has also arrived, and as has the Indian Minister of State for External Affairs, Mr. M.J. Akbar. And soon they will all join us inside the hall. So I request you to kindly be seated, and a reminder to keep your mobile phones either switched off or in the silent mode. We will have the convocation procession enter the hall, and then the members will take their seats and the proceedings will begin. Development economics, computer science, biotechnology, applied mathematics, sociology, international relations, and legal studies. Ultimately, it aims to have at least 11 faculties with undergraduate, postgraduate, and research programs together with the Institute of Asian Studies. SAU attracts students from all member nations, and its degrees are recognized by all the 8 SAARC countries and beyond. It is indeed heartwarming to see among you current students, their parents, and loved ones. And we are pleased to have members of the university's governing body, the Executive Council, Academic Council, and Finance Committee here with us today, as 185 masters and 9 MPhil students will be Deep
Kumar Upadhyay, Chairperson of the Governing Board of South Asian University, Professor Parashar Prasad Koirala ji, dignitaries on the dais, excellencies from SAARC member states, members of the Governing Board, Executive Council, Academic Council, and Finance Committee, distinguished guests, colleagues from SAU, my dear students, ladies, and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. 1 January 2022 marks the 60th anniversary of the Punjab National Congress, which was established on the 21st of January 1946. Today, 1 January 2022 marks the 60th anniversary of the Punjab National Congress, which was established on the 21st of January 1946. On this occasion, we have with us the esteemed presence of Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs of India, Mr. M.J. Akbar, as our chief guest. I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for taking time out of his busy schedule and gracing this ceremony. I would also like to extend a very warm welcome to Honorable Secretary General of SAARC, His Excellency Mr. Amjad Hussain B. Sial. It is an honor to have our visitors nominee, Honorable Ambassador of Nepal to the Republic of India, His Excellency Mr. Deep Kumar Upadhyay ji, amongst us to preside over the second convocation of South Asian University. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. A hearty welcome to the chairperson of our governing board, Professor Parashar Koirala ji. I also welcome all the honored guests present here, members of the university's statutory bodies, governing board, executive council, academic council, and finance committee, excellencies from SAARC member states, students who are going to receive their degrees and medals, distinguished guests, members of the SAU family and friends from press and media. In the convocation today, 11 students will be awarded gold medals for their meritorious performance in their respective postgraduate area of study. Degrees will be conferred on 9 MPhil students and 185 master's students. Currently, we are offering master's and doctoral programs in 7 disciplines, namely applied mathematics, biotechnology, computer science, economics, international relations, legal studies, and sociology. It gives me immense pleasure and satisfaction to share that students from South Asian University are doing well in their career. Many of them continue to keep in touch with us. I am sure the Alumni Association that we have constituted recently would help us in enhancing their participation in the corporate life of the university. We are a very young university, having put our first academic foot in the world of education only in 2010. We did face teething problems in establishing the first international university of its kind in South Asia and continue to face challenges, some of which are unique to an institution like ours. We have, however, been able to resolve most of the issues, particularly those related to construction of permanent campus, and have been able to make rapid progress as far as construction of our permanent campus is concerned. I must mention that the second tender for the first 5 buildings worth 4,000 million Indian rupees was awarded in 2016, and the construction work is going on smoothly. Recently, the third tender of 7 buildings worth about 6,000 million Indian rupees has been awarded. All efforts are being made to fast-track the construction work. Once these 2 sets of buildings are completed, the university will be able to shift to its permanent campus. The first set of buildings are expected to be ready by early 2019. As many of you may be aware, approximately 100 acres of prime piece of land in Maidan Garhi in South Delhi has been given for construction of permanent campus of South Asian University by the Government of India. The government is also committed to bear the entire capital expenditure for the project. This, of course, is in addition to what the Government of India contributes, along with the governments of other member states of SAARC, towards operational expenditure of the university. As we approach the end of the first phase of South Asian University, the Governing Board of South Asian University, after a detailed discussion, constituted a detailed academic planning committee for the second phase of SAU. The committee, which has participation from all the member states of SAARC, has already met twice and will be finalizing the revised blueprint for the second phase of the university soon. We expect that by the time the second phase commences, we would have shifted to our permanent campus and should be in a position to widen our academic and research faculties together with opening some new faculties. Amongst the faculty and departments of SAU, there is an Institute of South Asian Studies, which is closest to the idea of South Asian University. I am glad to share that the Institute of South Asian Studies within SAU has started taking shape, and based on the recommendations of experts, 3 research proposals have already been approved. One of the preconditions for the consideration of the research proposal under the aegis of Institute of South Asian Studies is the involvement of faculty from other university and member states. I shall be failing in my duty if I do not mention the contribution made by members of the governing board, which has representation from each member state of SAARC, and also by the members of the Executive Council, the Academic Council, the Finance Committee, Building Works Committee, and the SAARC Secretariat. The members of these bodies and committees, having presence of experts from SAARC countries, have taken keen interest in university matters. They have often shown great patience and given valuable advice on critical issues. We are very grateful to them. I must communicate our sense of gratitude to the esteemed Ministry of External Affairs of India, headed by Honorable Sushma Swaraj, for its patience, understanding, support, and guidance to all the members of SAARC and SAARC Secretariat, led by Honorable Secretary General. We earnestly seek their continued help, guidance, and support. We need the blessings of all to develop SAU as a truly world-class seat of learning and research. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request the Secretary General SAARC, His Excellency Mr. Amjad Hussain Sial, to please address the gathering.
His Excellency Mr. M.J. Akbar, Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs, His Excellency Mr. Deepak Kumar Ubadhai, Ambassador of Nepal to India and Visitors Nominee, Dr. Kavita Sharma, President of the South Asian University, distinguished Chairman and members of the Governing Board and Academic Council, Excellencies, dear graduates, students, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor for me to address the second convocation of the South Asian University in this historic city of New Delhi. I would like to thank Dr. Kavita Sharma, President of the University, for her invitation to me to attend this convocation. I would like to commend the excellent arrangements made for the convocation. We are indeed grateful to the Ministry of External Affairs, India, for a very warm welcome and generous hospitality and better human beings. I am enlivened by the words of wisdom of Aristotle and Benjamin Franklin that I would like to quote. Aristotle said, "Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity." Franklin said, "Genius without education is like silver in the mine." Definitions, buzzwords, quotes, and phrases set aside, to me personally, single word definition of education is enlightenment. I repeat, education is enlightenment. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the objectives of SAARC is to provide all individuals the opportunity to live in dignity and to realize their full potential. In pursuance of this objective, at the 4th SAARC Summit held in Islamabad, Pakistan in December 1988, the leaders decided to include education as one of the areas of regional cooperation. Accordingly, regional collaboration on education is being vigorously pursued through mechanisms such as the meetings of SAARC education ministers and heads of University Grant Commission or equivalent bodies, including through SAARC chairs, fellowships and scholarship scheme. The 13th SAARC Summit, held in Dhaka, Bangladesh in November 2005, should be seen as a milestone summit during which Shri Manmohan Singh, the then Prime Minister of India, made an offer to establish the South Asian University. The university, which became operational in New Delhi since August 2010, is today a center of excellence of SAARC, delivering dividends of regional cooperation to the people of South Asia. The South Asian University is recognized as one of the most significant accomplishments of SAARC that all South Asians can take pride in. Moreover, bringing students, scholars, and researchers from across the region, the university promotes South Asian identity, fostering regional harmony and amity among our peoples. The university is the beacon of hope for all South Asians, while it is the gateway to enlightenment for many others aspiring to serve the humanity at large. On this note, I must express our appreciation to the esteemed members of the governing board and the academic council of the university who have been instrumental in charting out its path since inception. Their contribution is laudable. We thank the host, the esteemed Government of India, for providing excellent facilities to house the present campus of the university, as well as for allotting a huge plot of land for its permanent campus in Maidan Gadi in South Delhi. We would also like to express our appreciation to other esteemed members of SAARC for their consistent support in the evolution of the university, which today stands out to be one of the best, not only in the region, but all over the globe. In concluding my remarks, I would like to convey our good wishes for great success to the university in the years to come. I thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the chairperson of the governing board, Professor Dr. Parashar Prasad Koirala, to invite the visitor's nominee, the Ambassador of Nepal to India, His Excellency Mr. Deep Kumar Upadhyay, to declare the convocation open.
I have the honor to request the visitor's nominee to declare the convocation open.
Good morning, everybody. I declare the convocation open.
May I now invite the Dean of the Faculty of Economics to present his students to His Excellency Mr. Deep Kumar Upadhyay, the SAU Visitors Nominee and the Ambassador of Nepal to India, to be conferred the master's degree.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the master's degrees in development economics. They have been found qualified for the master's degrees, to which I request they may be admitted. We have the following students: Akanksha Shravan, Abdul Ahmad Bahir, Abhinav Khansili, Ahmad Khalil Ghamai, Akanksha Goel, Akshay Popli, Ankita Gupta, Apur Bhatnagar, Vibhuti Chakma, Diyasini Majumdar, Gulam Hazrat, Harshita Bhasin, Ifanullah Irfan, Masood Ahmad, Muhammad Minaj Mohemim Reza, Mohibullah, Murtaza Reze, Naimul Hassan, Nisat Islam, Pratyush Kashyap, Rashika Arora, Ratanpriya Agrawal, Ruhullah Israt, Saurav Rastogi, V. Susmita Naidu, Vidhi Garg, and Kamaljit Singh.
May I now invite the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Legal Studies to present his students to be conferred the Master of Philosophy degree.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the Masters of Philosophy degree in Legal Studies of 2014-2016 batch. He has been found qualified for the Masters of Philosophy degrees to which I request he may be admitted. We have the following student, MPhil Legal Studies, Moinuddin Muhammad Al Amin. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the Master's degree in Law of 2015 to 2017 batch. They have been found qualified for the Master's degrees to which I request they may be admitted. We have the following students: Aditya Vikram Sharma, Aditya Roy, Anmolam, Ashfaq Uzman Chowdhury, Ashish Saraswat, Basir Ahmad, Rajesh Tiwari, Chahan Singh, Divyanshu Sharma, Fareen Ahmad, Garima Singh, Muhammad Nurul Amin, Muhammad Tariq, Muhammad Jakir Uddin Bahir, Mohit Kaushik, Prashant Singh, Punsara Aravinda Amarasinghe, Ram Kumar Khatiwada, Ravi Ranjan Sahai, Santosh Anand, Seetal Das, Siddharth Singh, Sauvik Mukherjee, Syed Muttaba Athar, Ujjwal Kumar Biswas, and Muhammad Mustafizur Rahman.
Thank you. May I now invite the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Life Sciences and Biotechnology to present to the visitor's nominee students to be conferred the master's degree.
So, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the master's degree in biotechnology. They have been found qualified for the master's degree, to which I request they may be admitted. We have the following students: Abhi Bhattarai, Aveksha Sharma, Ayush Sharma, Babita Thadari, Brishti Podel, Gagandev, Gagandeep Singh, Ifat Tahmeed Fatima, Junaid Hussain Yetu, Karunaraj Prashad, Kunjan Harit, Muhammad Yunus Ali, Muhammad Abu Rehan, Muhammad Ibrahim Khalil, Mehboob, Muhammad Ahmed, Neha Sharma, Prerna Pandey, Sabrina
Bandana Bansal and Ravindra Prasad Bhatt, Sana Anwar, Sajadul Haq, Saline,
Ashish Kumar, Bhargav Jyoti Bhuyan, Dambar Bahadur Sona, Devtan Prakash Bandari, Pratishta Sharma, Pratyush Ranjan Mohapatra, Ram Dayal Ahiwar, Ruchi Shravasti, Sariful Islam, Shubham Dwivedi, Sohini Chatterjee,
Mohammad Niamot Ali.
May I now request the SAU Visitors nominee, the Ambassador of Nepal to India, His Excellency Mr. Deep Kumar Upadhyay, to confirm the conferring of the Master's and MPhil degrees of this university.
As a visitor's nominee, I am declaring this. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the visitor's nominee, South Asian University, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the Masters of Philosophy degrees in Legal Studies and Sociology and Master's degrees in Economics, Legal Studies, Biotechnology, Applied Mathematics, Computer Science, Sociology, and Internal Relations of this university.
Congratulations. We now have the presentation of the gold medals, and I request the Honourable Minister of State for External Affairs of India, Mr. M.J. Akbar, to please do us the honours of presenting this to the deserving students. I will call out the names only of those gold medalists present in to receive them. For the year 2015-2017 Master's Program, Rashika Arora gets the first position in Masters of Arts, Development Economics. Anmolam gets first position in Master of Law. Farheen Ahmed gets first position in Master of Law. Gagandeep Singh gets first position in MSc Biotechnology. Anmol Arora gets first position in Master of Science, Applied Mathematics. Soumya Sharma gets first position in Master of Science, Applied Mathematics. Tanya Seth gets first position in Master of Science in Computer Science.
Connected minds and connected markets, the aspiration region and its people is the region of opportunities, region of rich civilizations. Few regions in the world have histories of degree of cultural awareness. The enthusiasm and dedication you possess, the wisdom you have ability to realize our potentials. Remember, South Asia is not all about poverty and backwardness. It is about the potential and determination that we share. It's about wisdom and vision. It is about you. I appeal to your foresight to come up with the vision to build a prosperous South Asia, a developed South Asia. As the revolution in information technology is changing the landscape of development, our young and bright South Asians should use their dexterity to ensure that life of any ordinary South Asian will be kindled with the rays of technology. To charter upon a path towards developed South Asia, where every single South Asian will experience the life of dignity. ICT and innovation are not luxuries. They are necessities calling urgent attention.
The responsibility lies on you to come up with innovations that will support our pursuit for developed South Asia. Dear students, the history confronts us today with larger questions, dilemmas, and challenges. It's a collective responsibility to address those challenges. Top among our common challenges is extreme poverty and backwardness. In our fight against the evils of poverty, young graduates like you are the vanguards. South Asia has the interwoven tapestry of distinct cultures, religions, and languages. Though that tapestry, a common thread of South Asian identity, runs along, beyond the borders, beyond the barriers, stemming from our shared heritage as well as aspirations. Peaceful coexistence of diverse ethnic, religious, and linguistic groups has been a hallmark of our culture. In the pursuit of regional solidarity and dismantling barriers, you are the vanguard. As you formally aim with academic pursuit at this melting pot of South Asian culture, you will travel along the roads that may not be smooth always, but the hurdles will be ephemeral. Your perseverance will prevail. You will sail through the waters that won't be gentle always, but the turbulence will be ephemeral. Your diligence will pay off. The wisdom you gathered here will be your guide throughout the journey. I request you to build upon the knowledge that you acquired here. I request you to never cease the pursuit for knowledge. You have to compete with the world. You have the responsibility to exert the dignity of South Asia, and that responsibility asks for continued pursuit of knowledge, for perpetual diligence and unshakable determination. As Swami Vivekananda said, arise, awake, and stop not, till the goal is reached. Thank you, and I wish you very best. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Excellency. May I now invite the Honourable Minister of State for External Affairs of India, Mr. M.J. Akbar, to please give the convocation address.
Mr. Amjad Hussain Sayal, Secretary General of SAARC, Mr. Deep Kumar Padhai, Ambassador of Nepal to India and Visitors Nominee, Dr. Kavita Sharma, President of this distinguished institution, fellow delegates, and most of all, students. Dr. Sharma, you began by thanking me for being here. It should be the other way around. We should thank you for inviting us. The difference is this, that we on the dais represent the last 32 years of SAARC, and we have just seeing the faces of those who will determine the next 32 years of SAARC. And believe me, the next 32 years are going to be far more important than the last 32 years. It is a genuine privilege being here. But let me start by congratulating all the students who have at their convocation today. Congratulate you not only for your very hard work and the successful completion of your academic program, but most of all, from the little that I see in the process and in the procession, let me congratulate you, because on each face I saw the determination to create a far better world than you have inherited. I also take this opportunity to compliment all those who got their degrees, and particularly those who are the SAU gold medalists for their excellent performance. On a consolation note, for those who didn't get a gold medal, I mean, neither did I. And I can also confirm publicly that you have got your degree after completion of your academic cycle. I think by the time I picked up my degree, 20 or 25 years had passed since I left university. And that actually is the good news, because you're not entering the world in the middle of the kind of turbulence we saw when we left our institutions and tried to find a way forward. But the future that we see today could not have been created except by the faculty and the administration of this institution. And teachers remain the truly unsung heroes of civilization. Civilization itself owes most to the guru, to the teacher, right? And whatever they deserve by dakshina is actually far less than society owes them. I would also like to make special mention of the positive role played by the government of Nepal as the SAARC chair and the visitor of the university. It is only appropriate that the ambassador of Nepal to India is the visitor's nominee today. Friends, for us in India, an ancient saying conveys our philosophy: Vidya Dhanam Sarvadhanam Pradhanam. Vidya, knowledge; dhan, wealth; sarva is the bed, and pradhan is the best. With this university, we sought knowledge for its own sake, of course, but we also wanted to expand our regional horizons to include knowledge of one another in our region. One of the things that I believe we have lost is knowledge of one another. We cannot change history, but we can still change the future of knowledge. History has left us with too many divisions, but knowledge is the answer to barriers and the fruitful seed that flowers into a regional consciousness. Remember one thing about knowledge: the mathematics of knowledge is unique. It is the only thing that increases and multiplies when you give it away. When you hoard knowledge, you subtract and take away something from yourself. This university has succeeded in 2 short years in translating that vision into reality. It has already produced about 900 scholars. As noted by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the 18th Summit, SUU today partners with at least one academic institution of excellence in each SAARC country. I am given to understand that the number of applications for SUU programs has jumped considerably in 2017-18 as compared to that of the previous academic year. And why is this important? This is important because it is not the people who created this university. It's not even the faculty. It is not the political class. It is not those who belong to the establishment. This is the true endorsement of those whose endorsement is really the most important, the endorsement of students. The applications have increased because word has gone around among the young that this is an institution whose degree they would be proud to acknowledge as not merely as something to keep as framed on their walls, but something that they will cherish as part of their continuing history of development. This is therefore endorsement of excellence by those who measure it best, students. I take this opportunity to thank member countries. I would be even more encouraged if there was some more light. I take this opportunity to thank member countries for their steadfast support to the university and participation in this project. Our institution is hitting critical mass. Friends, physical infrastructure is a crucial element in the success of any academic institution. As you are aware, the permanent campus of SAU is being constructed in Maidangari in New Delhi, with India fully committed to bear 100% of the capital cost, which has been budgeted at this moment at rupees 2,500 crores. The government has identified and allotted 100 acres of land. It is a matter of great happiness that construction of buildings under Package 2 and Package 3 is now in full swing. The university will be able to have its full-fledged curriculum of courses in identified disciplines once the campus is fully operational. Speed is essential because contemporary generations, the young, are impatient as they. Dear friends, students, you enter an epoch which is more exciting, the youngest academic institution in the world perhaps. You have to ask yourself one question as you shape your lives. What are you truly seeking? Are you simply seeking a salary? The answer to that is very simple. For each one of you who is today privileged to be inside this hall, remember that in the whole of South Asia, there are perhaps 100,000 outside dreaming of entering this hall. And if your life, I'm not asking you to become a saint, but if your life does not include at least some concern for those who do not have your privilege, who have not shared your opportunity, then your life will not be worth what it should be and what it can be. But as you seek your way forward, I urge you to seek and search for one thing. You are young people. The real challenge for you is to find the road towards modernity. Modernity is an easy word to use. It is a far more difficult word to understand. Modernity is not the clothes you wear. Modernity is not even the science that you study. For me, modernity represents four deep, fundamental values. Modernity must have freedom. Many countries got freedom from the British and forgot to transfer freedom to their own people. And freedom is not the freedom exercised by governments. That is a small part of freedom. Freedom is the freedom exercised by individuals. That is the freedom that is the most precious freedom that we must preserve, protect, and enhance. Second, we must all belong. We are a sea of faiths, creeds, opinions, voices. We must ensure that we live in societies which believe in faith equality, not in faith supremacy. It is up to every individual to find his or her way towards the divine. It is not for us to judge whose way is better and whose way is worse. Freedom, faith equality, these are pillars of modernity. Gender equality. You cannot be a modern nation anymore until you have ensured gender equality in society. Women cannot be left behind. Women cannot be also rans. We have not given women the full opportunity that they deserve, and yet you can see in this process and procession that women are coming ahead. But most important, it is not only the academic opportunity that we give to women that is going to shape our future of modernity. It is the social empowerment and the economic empowerment that is going to determine whether we can truly call ourselves modern, truly call ourselves citizens of the 21st century or not. And finally, the fourth pillar of modernity, it must include economic equity. There is nothing called economic equality. Nobody has ever achieved it, and don't waste your time on it. But there must be. But there must be economic equity. This is what I began. We cannot. This SAARC area has the world's largest population of impoverished people. You cannot ever forget that. Within your lifetimes, within the foreseeable future, within a decade, 15 years, you have to eliminate this inherited curse of poverty. And unless that is done, our lives essentially will remain hollow. But I congratulate you in the hope and in the confidence that you will turn our portion of Asia into a modern region with the liberties, with the freedoms that define modernity, and most of all, achieve the freedom from hunger, freedom from uncertainty that still bedevils so much of us. Thank you very, very much for this moment.
Thank you very much, Minister Sir, for your words of wisdom spoken from the heart. I'd like to now request the Registrar of SAU, Dr. A.K. Malik, to request the visitor's nominee to declare the convocation closed.
I have the honor to request the visitor's nominee to declare the convocation closed.
Thank you all. Now I declare the convocation closed.
Thank you very much. I believe the President of SAU, Dr. Kavita Sharma, has a very important announcement to share with the students. If I could request, ma'am, you can use the microphone there, or please pay attention, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we all disperse from here, tomorrow will be a holiday.
Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for the second convocation of the South Asian University. May I request you all to kindly stand in your places until the procession has left the hall. Please remain in your places, standing. on the same floor. Please join us for lunch in the restaurant on the ground floor and do not leave your belongings behind. Please move to the first floor to collect your degrees and return your gowns on the same floor. All students are requested to please log on to the website www.sau.int and become a member of the Alumni Association. Please register at that website to become an alumni member. Please now move to the first floor to return your gowns and collect your degrees. Thank you.